Joy, you have no choice. Welcome back to the Early Late Show. Not with Danny and Mike, but with my great friends and sports enemies, Michelle Rowe and Terry Michaels. Now, they were giving me crap for being a Bears fan afterwards, which is fine. That's fine. We'll see who's crying at the end of the year. Probably me, but we'll see. Okay, we'll still see. You guys had a very good weekend this weekend, did you not?
No,
that's right. No, I'm sorry, you did lose. That's right, you did lose. I apologize for.
We lost to the Super Bowl champions, not to a team that could barely win a game last year.
Exactly. I didn't lose to them. Okay, we barely won, but we won. A one in the win column is a one in the win column.
Take it where you can get it.
That's right, absolutely. And we kind of saw that as more kind of a scrimmage. You know, we didn't like.
It showed.
Yeah. You could tell. You could really tell.
What I like is the when you took the ball all the way down to the one and couldn't punch it in against a incredible Detroit Lions defense.
Absolutely.
Rated what 17th, 18th, something like that. Very good.
Let me say back to say I don't want anybody to get hurt. So Corky, you go take care of it. Okay.
And I appreciate you taking Chester Taylor from us. He's helping me out quite a bit.
Thank you. You know, we appreciate you giving them to us. We really, really do.
They
worked out very well for you. You got Bernard Berrien, so I think it was an even swap. I think it was an even swap.
You know what? I think you're right at this point. Yeah, absolutely.
I know I'm in Fresno. That's somewhat sacrilegious, but I don't give you shit. Okay. Sorry. So, all right, fantastic. And Michelle, how was your weekend? The Packers.
They played the Eagles.
They played the Eagles.
And I'm pretty sure we killed the national bird. I'm pretty sure we just took out an endangered species, which included their quarterback and several other players on their team.
Well, they weren't.
It was slightly a bloodbath. I mean, there were more timeout injuries than I think there were actually plays called in the first half.
Should have been called the concussion bowl.
It should have been, because most of those guys are still out.
Yes. Yes, first string quarterback for the Eagles out.
Kolb is out, so Vic is in.
That's right.
So it's a good thing they're not playing the Bulldogs because
I sense a
Vic might have
conspiracy.
put money on that.
Yeah. Sean, I can see what you're doing. All of those are perfect, Sean. All of those are perfect.
There'll be no pets allowed
when we get
Yes.
any other Eagles.
It's not bring your pet to the game day.
What was that all about? Anybody know? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. The headline, I guess, that came away from the opening weekend, which was everybody was going over, was this female reporter in the Jets locker room after Monday Night Football. Apparently, there was some inappropriateness, some harassment, if you will, and then the Jets coach, I believe it was, calls right up and apologizes before he even understood exactly what was going on. But
it was the owner.
The owner, you're right. Calls up and apologizes. We want everyone to be comfortable in the men's locker room after the game, no matter what gender they are. Okay, first of all, this is the men's locker room, men's football locker room, and there was a woman in there, and the men have to apologize.
First of all, there's some men in that locker room that probably aren't comfortable.
Mostly white, but yeah.
Let's get that straight right now.
Well,
that's why there's no Asian football reporters.
I just want to say that if it were a female rugby team, there would not be a male reporter allowed in that room. Even though I'm pretty sure if it was a female rugby team, most of them are playing for the other team. But I'm just saying, that wouldn't fly.
Yeah.
So why is it okay to put a female in a men's locker room? And they're saying that they have every right to do their job just as well as a man, but can a man do the same when it's reversed?
Well, here's the difference. There's no such thing as sexual harassment to a man from a woman. First of all, that's called picking me up. If you start whistling at me and you, hey, baby, you're going to get my attention. I'm not going to go home and cry. Somebody thinks I'm hot. This is horrible. That's not going to happen. You're never going to see that. You know, that's the difference.
And now this reporter also, in all fairness to the players, okay, wasn't like Joy Behar. This wasn't Rosie O'Donnell. This was a Mexican TV show. It's a Mexican news station. Now, Mexican news stations, if anybody watches Mexican news, you'll learn very, very quickly that their journalists are not hired for their journalistic integrity. Did I say that right? Journalistic integrity. There you go.
Very nice.
They pull up a picture of her real quickly. Put it behind us if we can, or like shoulder, like here or someplace where you or cover Michelle with it. I don't know. Let's just
give me huge chaos.
We got it.
Yeah. Mike likes to direct while he's sitting here.
Absolutely. Fade. There we go. Okay, now while you're pulling up that picture, though, she is, I mean, she's hot.
Oh, Mike, you're totally blocking.
You're blocking her. She.
There, that's better.
A little bit of a face like a horse, but that body is phenomenal, and you can't really see it in that picture either.
She is attractive. She was on the Behar show, and she was criticizing her for wearing tight pants.
Joy jumped all over her.
Yeah,
Which that's
the big problem. Hey,
Joy
look,
Behar
you're wearing
criticizing her on
pants.
tight pants. That is so. What's the word I'm looking for? Critical, because Joy has no choice but tight pants most of the time.
Do we have that other picture that we saw?
The one in the tight pants, the white ones.
Or the
I think they're all
yellow
with her
top
in the
or
tight
something?
pants.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think she ever doesn't wear tight.
The one in the
pants.
paper had her like she had like this white tank top thing or
She
whatever.
was like flown out, and
Yeah, and
that was the big criticism, that she went in dressed like that. And you know what? That's
awesome. Can we put that
Yes.
right over Mike like he just did?
Yeah, no, please do. I'd rather see that all day than
All
me.
right, I'm a straight woman, and even I'm going, honey, what are you thinking going into the locker room dressed like that?
I mean, I need some me time right now looking at that picture. That is, oh my God.
some me time.
I do. Wow.
That was okay.
That was.
Oh, we
you
got
have
more.
Oh, yeah,
We got more.
Has she been in Playboy already? Because you know that's going to
Oh,
happen.
she'll be in Maxim next month. She'll be in Maxim
Is
next
there-
month
no,
and
no.
Playboy the month
Has
after.
there been a sex tape released? Because that's really what's going to launch her career.
Well, we're working on it.
Okay.
I'm working.
She's not returning my phone call.
I know. I've got 3 tweets into her, nothing. But you know.
I think it's because you were in that locker room.
Yeah, no kidding.
That, and I think she only speaks Spanish. You might want to brush up.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm
Let me tell you, a Spanish accent I can get into.
I've got to see that picture. Oh my God, that picture. Okay, first of all, who took this picture? Okay, I mean, I want to
reporting.
shake his hand.
She's reporting really hard right now.
I'm reporting really hard right now. Are you kidding? Look at that.
You know who took this picture? The owner of the Jets.
And he wants to apologize.
I'm really, really sorry. If you'd like to come to my office for a private apology, I would love to
Yes.
give it to you.
I'm
You
sorry to
love
see you
to
go,
give it to her.
but I'd love to see you walk away.
Now,
This is-
I mean, folks, that was thrown in a men's locker room after a football game. Testosterone everywhere, and it's like raw meat in like to dogs.
Okay,
I mean,
question.
really? Yes.
Was this after their first game?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what better way to soothe your wounds after a loss than have her come in and interview you?
Well, that's the only thing the Jets hit on Sunday. I don't want to criticize, but Ray Lewis pounded them like 3 bitches. Just say that woman could have tackled the entire offensive line, and it would have happened.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
And, you know, throwing her into a locker room, can you say
Oh my God, that's
Christians to the Lions?
That's her
Can you say
special
that?
teams uniform right there. I mean, oh my God.
Apparently
All
she's
right.
number double D.
All right. So they're apologizing for the cat calls and everything like that, and she's not upset. I'm kind of curious as to why this is even being talked
Because
about.
exactly.
other women were upset.
Other women were upset.
took her in the corner and said, "Hey, girl,
You don't have to put up with
this
me."
isn't supposed to. You know, you're not
So
supposed
what
to
you're
do that."
saying is somebody waddled over there and went,
They were making inappropriate comments about you.
Rosie O'Donnell was upset because
"Oh my God! I wish I could do a good Rosie impression right
No, you
now."
don't. No, it's okay.
Because
No, it's
then
okay.
I would be
We'll
like-
forgive you.
wow, you'd have to really
That-
change.
I-
Now, here's the other thing. Who in their right mind, was it Azteca TV, tells them to say, okay, let's make her our sports reporter and put her in the locker room with a bunch of guys?
And why does Mexico care about the Jets? I mean, seriously, shouldn't they have been in the Chargers? Or I don't know, maybe a team around, like maybe in Dallas or somewhere that borders their country. I mean, New York. Are they?
Who on the team
Monday
were
night,
they even
you know?
talking to? Who on that team even speaks Spanish?
Oh, she was
Really?
going to. She was going to something specific.
There must be.
Probably Mark Sanchez.
Oh, sí, papi, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh my God. Okay, Sean. Now you're just having fun.
Oh my God.
Now you're just having fun finding pictures.
He's putting that on a personal
Oh
scale, and
my
he's
God!
taking
I
that
know
home
you're saying it.
tonight.
Why are you putting it down? We're not on TV. You can leave that up now. Nobody wants to look at
Sean,
us.
don't get caught by your wife looking at those pictures.
Our ratings just went up like 30 points.
Now
okay?
there's
So
4
we'll go
people
through that.
watching us. It's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, does that include that guy back there?
Yeah, that guy's like a backpack there.
All right.
This is
Awesome.
great.
I love
I
you,
just.
Kaz.